Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to paint few more Christmas cards. So today I'm going to paint few Christmas ornaments and I'm using 300 GSM watercolor sheet and my brush size is size 7 round brush. So for the circle again I'm using this bottle cap to create few circles. So I'm going to create 4 to 5 circle in here. You can create smaller circle, you can create bigger circle based on your sheet size or based on your choice. Let's create 2 more. The placement is up to you, the size is up to you, and then create string. Now let's start with the first bubble. So I'm going to show you 3 bubbles and then I'm going to repeat the same process for rest 2 bubbles. So I'm starting with the orange color and I'm going to create orange flower. So as you can see, I'm not hurting this circle. I'm creating all my flower inside the circle, and based on the circle structure itself, I'm creating all these flowers. So one orange flower, create ovary of the orange flower with the help of red color. The color choice is totally up to you. It's not something that you have to use all these color itself. You can use whatever color you like. And then I'm also creating one red flower. I'm keeping the perspective a little bit different in each and every flower, so you can keep the petal size and shape different. It's totally up to you. And then with the help of sap green color, I'm creating these one stroke leaves. Make sure you are not going outside the circle. You have to create all these structure inside the circle itself. Now with the help of blue color, I am adding small petals of blue on both the sides, towards left and towards right, but it is not a rule. You can add anywhere, wherever you like. So this is my first bubble and I'm going to create same kind of structure in all the bubble, but my placement would be different for all the bubbles. Then with the help of green color, I'm adding fine stems for blue petals. Now let's repeat the same thing for the other bubbles as well, but this time I'm keeping the flower structure, petal shape a little bit different to make a little different perspective. So one orange flower, one red flower, few green leaves and blue petals. That's all we need for each and every bubbles. I have already created n number of videos around flower perspective, so if you want you can refer to those videos. As you can see in this, the distance are quite a large between orange and red flower, but in this I'm keeping it quite close. So these are the differences you can keep. The red flower, this time I'm only having 3 petals. This one I'm keeping the 3 petals very smaller as compared to other 2. and then simple one stroke leaves. You can add holy leaves and other structures of leaves as well, but the space is very small, so I'm not complicating it. I'm keeping it simple. Add blue petals. As you can see, all the three petals are different, but they are quite similar to each other, as the flower, leaves and other structures are similar, but the only difference is placement and little variation in the perspective. Now I'm going to repeat the same thing for the other two bubbles as well, which I'm not going to show you guys. Now let's fill the inner part. So for the inner circle or for the inner part, I'm using this metallic color and I'm using this blue color. So if you don't have metallic color, don't worry, you can use normal watercolor as well, but make sure you are using very light watercolor or very light metallic color. So blend it properly with the help of water. So blend it properly with the help of water. You can use any other metallic color as well based on your choice. I'm using blue color here. If you don't have a metallic color, don't worry, you can use normal watercolor as well. It's absolutely fine. I am filling all the bubbles. If you don't want to fill the bubble, you can keep it like that also, or you can only fill half of the area or only circumference. That is also fine. And let's repeat this process for rest of the two bubbles. Now my 5 bubbles are ready. Now I'm going to add strings and caps, but before that, if you feel you want to just touch up your leaves and petals again, you can do it. Then add small caps for all the bubbles. And strings. Okay, now I'm going to write here Merry Christmas. You can write anything, whatever you like. I'm doing it with pencil first, and then I'm going to trace it with calligraphy pen. You can write anything, whatever you like. And we are done with our first greeting card. Now let's move to the second one. So for the second one, we are going to repeat the same kind of process what we did in the first one, but this time we need only one circle, but little bigger. So I'm using this bigger cap. You can use rounder or any medium to create this bigger circle. And then first I'm going to add ribbon. So for the ribbon I'm using orange color, and like we create leaves, single stroke leaves, create two structure towards left and towards right like this, and then keep a negative space in between and repeat the same process again towards downside. So this is like a leaf kind of structure only. Now add few more strokes. I think this is the simplest way to create ribbon. So we are done with the ribbon. Now let's add string. So this is the bigger bubble. So this time we are going to add little thicker string. So I'm adding a group of string to make it little thicker. Now for this one also we are going to add multiple flowers and leaves. So you can either fill flowers and leaves to all the area, or else you can fill only half of the circle. So I'm going to fill the half circle. So let's create flower here. This time I'm creating a loose rose flower. So whatever flower structure you feel you are comfortable with, you can add those kind of structure or those kind of flower. I think these kind of flowers are pretty simple to paint, so I think you can use these kind of flowers. So the first flower is little bigger as compared to other two flowers, so I'm going to add 3 flowers here. My first flower is little bigger as compared to other two. Now repeat this same process again. A few circle and petal kind of structure around it, and then blend it with the help of water to create rose kind of structure, and then repeat same process again but smaller in size. You can add little concentrated color in between to just highlight few of the petals. So I'm adding these 2-stroke sleeves, keeping negative space in between. I'm repeating this same structure. Filling the right portion of the circle. And then with the help of yellow color, add few more petals in between. So I'm adding these simple petals in between wherever I feel gaps. Okay, now it's time to fill the other part of the bubble. So this time I'm using this golden color. So now either you can fill the bubble with the golden color throughout, or you can fill only the edges or the peripheral areas. So I got this feedback from one of my viewer that I should fill only the peripheral area. So that's why I'm filling only the peripheral area of the circle. So either you can fill the whole bubble or you can fill only the accent. It's totally up to you. I'm only filling the sides of the circle. So thank you so much for that advice. I think it is looking absolutely nice, as I'm not filling the whole circle. I'm keeping the white space in between, and I think it is looking good. So thank you so much for that advice. Now we are done with this particular greeting card, I guess, and we can write something for this particular greeting card as well. So you can write whatever you like. I'm going to write here again, simple Merry Christmas. So I'm hoping this video is helpful for you guys. To let me know if you have any feedback for me, and thank you so much for all your love and support, and thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video.